Now that you are familiar with the Stage 2 and Stage 3 tabs, let's examine how you can add your own assessments and resources. As a reminder, you can find your own customized unit plans by opening the My Items tab and clicking on Unit Plans. To access your unit plan, click on the paper and pencil edit icon. To begin with, let's return to the Assessment tab, the Stage 2 tab. If you have selected any district resources prior to now, they will show up in the appropriate boxes. To add your own assessment, click on the Create My Own Assessment button to access the pop-up window that will allow you to add your own assessment to the database. Asterisks mark the field that you must fill in. To choose a content from the list, click on the arrows on the right-hand side. You can align your own assessment to as many contents as you feel is appropriate. Similarly, in the drop-down menu for grade, you can click on as many grades as you feel are appropriate. I'm going to click 9th and 10th grade for my assessment. You will then need to give your assessment a title. You are also required to choose either performance assessment or other evidence. The description is an optional field. To link the assessment into CCAP, you need a URL. This may include a website, a video link, or a Google Doc link to a document, spreadsheet, or presentation. To add a link from a website, go to that page. Highlight the URL, copy the link, return back to CCAP, then paste the link into this location. You can add more than one link to a particular assessment. To add a Google Doc to this same assessment, open the Google Doc, copy the link, return to CCAP, and paste the link on the following line. When adding an assessment, you are required to align it to at least one desired result for the unit. You can sort through the desired results within your unit by clicking on the particular box that you want to sort by. For example, if you click on desired result, it will put them in alphabetical order. If you click on type, it will sort by understand, know, do, and essential question. The final box is supplemental. These will have a green check mark if you added them to the unit as supplemental desired results during your work in Stage 1. Once you have finished completing all the necessary information, make sure to save. There are save buttons on the top and the bottom of the pop-up boxes. The assessments that you add are automatically added to this particular unit. You can remove them from this unit by clicking on the red circle icon. This does not remove them from CCAP. They are now part of your assessments library. The assessments that you add are only visible by you unless you choose to share them or the unit that they are attached to with someone else. You will learn how to share assessments and resources in other instructional videos. You can also add a resource of your own. Click on the Stage 3 Resource tab. Notice that any resources that you chose previously from the District Resource Bank show up on this page. To add your own resource, click on the Create My Own Resource button. A pop-up box will appear to add your resource. You must add a title. The description is optional. You can adjust the content and grade levels as you did in assessments and mark them as appropriate. You must choose a type of resource. Your choices are instructional practices or instructional resources, which are suggestions that may include some student resources, templates, or unit-specific materials. These are activities or resources that align to the specific content within this particular unit. After you have chosen a type, you have the option of linking a know, understand, do, or essential question to this resource. It is suggested that you align all of your resources to a know, understand, or do, but it is not required. You add your resource link in the box provided. We will add a Google Doc. When you have finished, save and close the pop-up box. You will notice that the resources you have added show up on the page under the Stage 3 tab. Make sure that you save your unit plan. Once you hit save, the resources will automatically be added to this particular unit plan that you are in. If you do not want the resources to be attached to this particular unit, you can remove it by clicking the red circle icon. This does not remove the resource from the CCAP library. To find your personal resources or assessments again, click on the My Items button and open either My Resources or My Assessments. Here you can also find assessments and resources that others have shared with you. Click on the edit icon to modify a personal resource or assessment, or click on the title to view the description you have typed or to access a link. You do not need to be concerned about the storage space in CCAP because it is a database that connects teachers to linked websites housed elsewhere. So you do not need to limit the number of assessments and resources you add. Since CCAP does not hold documents, all of your documents must be uploaded to a storage place on the internet. We suggest that you use Jeff Go School's Google Docs. If you need more information or help using Google Docs, access the video support sessions in this CCAP Schoology course or on the CCAP website located from the CCAP link on Employee Connections. Every teacher in our district has the ability to store documents, PDFs, presentations, and more in their Jeff Go Drive. If teachers create documents in Google or convert them to Google when uploading, storage space is not a concern. However, teachers do have limited space for anything that is uploaded as a PDF or other Microsoft Office format, and should delete them from Google Docs when they are no longer needed. At this point, you have many options for instructional planning. You can collaborate or share unit plans, assessments, or resources, or you can begin to create your own personal lesson plans. Depending on your personal needs, find the video support that you feel best aligns with your learning path.